clock read 11:58 a.m., 3 minutes before the court would decide whether Elijah Crow lived or died. He sat at the defense table, hollow-eyed, unmoving. 12 years on death row had taught him one thing: hope was dangerous. He didn't look at the judge. He didn't look at the jury. He stared at the floor, already preparing for the end. The judge cleared his throat. "Mr. Crow, this court is prepared to rule on your final appeal." Objection. The word cut through the room like a blade. It didn't come from the defense. It came from the back. A man stood near the exit, sweating, shaking, eyes wild. Court officers moved. The judge froze. "State your name," the judge ordered. "Daniel Hargreave," the man said. "And I lied." 12 years ago, a ripple of shock swept the courtroom. Hargreave had been the witness who sealed Elijah's fate, the neighbor who swore he saw Elijah fleeing the house the night his wife was murdered. "I didn't see Elijah Crow," Daniel said, voice cracking. "I saw my brother." Silence. "My brother Lucas was having an affair with Mara Crow. I found out weeks before she died. The night she was killed, Lucas came to my place, covered in blood. He told me it was an accident. He said she threatened to tell his wife." Daniel's voice broke. "I panicked. I helped him clean up. And when the police came asking questions, Lucas begged me to lie. He said it was just for a while, just until things settled. They never did." Lucas had died 3 years earlier from an overdose. The secret died with him, or so Daniel thought. "I've watched an innocent man rot while I slept in my bed," Daniel said, tears streaking down his face. "I can't do it anymore." The prosecutor was already on his feet. "This is an unverified statement from a man facing perjury charges." The judge raised a hand. "Enough?" He turned to the clerk. "Pull the original evidence file." Minutes stretched. Then came the detail no one had noticed back then. A partial fingerprint on the knife, dismissed as smudged and unusable. New technology. New analysis. Not Elijah's. Lucas Hargreaves. Elijah didn't cry when the judge vacated the conviction. He didn't collapse or shout or raise his hands to the sky. He just closed his eyes, because freedom, after 12 years of waiting for death, felt unreal, like something meant for other people. As officers uncuffed him, the judge spoke quietly. "Mr. Crow, the state failed you." Elijah finally looked up. "No," he said hoarsely. "The truth just took its time." At 12:07 p.m., the courtroom emptied. One man walked out free. Another walked out in handcuffs. And the clock, merciless, impartial, kept ticking, as it always does, indifferent to how close justice comes to being too late.